Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers and collectors. Today, we're diving into one of the most valuable and sought-after coins in the Australian market. So make sure to subscribe, and share this video. In this episode, we're focusing on the Australian 2-cent coin, copper, toned errors, unique obverse and reverse designs featuring Queen Elizabeth II. Australia, these coins may look small, but they carry huge historical significance and can be worth far more than face value to collectors today. Let's get started. First up, the 1978 Australia 2-cent coin with Queen Elizabeth II that paints it as a potentially life-changing treasure. Please note, this is imaginative storytelling, not a statement of real-world coin market values. In the dusty corners of kitchen drawers or tucked away in forgotten jars, there might lie a small copper-colored coin that could alter your life forever. It's the 1978 Australian 2-cent coin bearing the elegant profile of Queen Elizabeth II. At first glance, it's just another relic of everyday change, a humble piece of currency from a bygone era. But what if I told you that this seemingly ordinary coin hides an extraordinary secret, one that collectors dream of, and one that can make its owner a millionaire, perhaps even a billionaire overnight? This particular 2-cent coin wasn't minted in gold, nor does it shine like a diamond under a light, but it carries a weight far greater than metal. It's wrapped in the enigma of numismatic history. The 1978 2-cent coin, struck in bronze, may appear to be just another copy, but among them, rare variations exist. Minting anomalies, off-center strikes, double dies, and flawless condition specimens are whispered about in collectors' circles like urban legends waiting to be proven true. Imagine pulling out such a coin, brushing off years of obscurity, and discovering that yours has a unique flaw, an error during minting that makes it one of a kind. Coin collectors crave these errors. They don't see a coin. They see history frozen in a second of misprint, a moment that can never be repeated. Suddenly, what was once spare change becomes a golden ticket, a vault key to a new life. In the world of rare coins, it's not just age that determines value. It's the story, the rarity, and the flaw that defines perfection. The 1978 2-cent coin may be the perfect storm of all three. Some were struck with die clashes, others with misaligned printing. And when these kinds of rare examples hit auction blocks, they don't just get attention, they ignite bidding wars. Think about it. A copper coin minted when disco ruled the radio and Queen Elizabeth was at her global prominence. This coin has survived decades, passing through countless hands, lost in time, until it finds yours. And then, just like that, your entire fortune shifts. You're not holding a coin anymore. You're holding a legacy, a conversation piece, an artifact that collectors from New York to Dubai would fight to own. There are rumors, unverified but intoxicating, that one such 1978 2-cent piece fetched hundreds of thousands from a private buyer, desperate to complete a flawless collection of Commonwealth coinage. Whether myth or fact, the allure is undeniable. And if you're the one who holds the right coin, you write the next chapter in that legend. But don't be fooled. Many have overlooked this gem. They spent it on candy, tossed it in coin counter machines, or left it in dusty bowls. The magic of this coin lies not in its face value, but in your awareness of its hidden potential. To most, it's just 2 cents. To you, it could be the most valuable possession you'll ever own. Hold it in your palm. Feel its texture, the cool copper against your skin. Notice the way the light hits the raised image of Queen Elizabeth and the frill of the frilled-neck lizard on the reverse, a creature as unique and ancient as the continent itself. There is something iconic about its design, something timeless. This is no ordinary piece of change. This is a talisman. Should you be lucky enough to find a mint-condition specimen or a coin with a rare strike, do not rush to part with it. Get it evaluated, verified, cherished. Because once it's gone, it may never come back. Coins like these are not merely collected. They are hunted, guarded, passed down. They are status symbols, keys to elite circles of collectors, and sometimes they are the seeds of empires. So next time you see a small, forgotten coin on the floor or in an old box, think twice. Look closely. It might be your golden opportunity, wearing a copper disguise. The 1978 Australian 2-cent coin is not just currency. It's a portal, a passage from ordinary to extraordinary. Don't let it slip through your fingers like so many others have. And if by chance you're the chosen one who possesses this coin, don't rush to sell. Wait for the right buyer, the right moment, and the right price. Because destiny doesn't knock twice. The coin that could change your fortune forever might already be in your possession. All it takes is belief, patience, and the wisdom not to trade gold for gravel. Let me know if you like a version written for another coin. Next up, the 1967 Australian 2-cent copper coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II, and the mythic value is believed to carry by passionate collectors. There are coins that pass through hands 1,000 times, forgotten in drawers or tucked away in jars. And then there are coins that silently wait, glowing with potential, hiding in plain sight like a golden ticket. The Australian 2-cent coin from 1967, bearing the regal profile of Queen Elizabeth II, belongs to that second, almost mythical category. At first glance, it may look like any other brownish-red copper coin, but beneath its humble surface lies a tale of legacy, rarity, and unimaginable fortune. Minted during a year of national pride and economic ambition, the 1967 2-cent coin represents more than just currency. It's a time capsule. Australia was undergoing social transformation, and every coin struck that year carries the spirit of a nation finding its modern identity. That alone gives it a symbolic weight. But some of these coins, particularly those with unique minting quirks or preserved in untouched condition, have become prized treasures among collectors, worth potentially hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars under the right circumstances. What makes this coin so valuable isn't just its copper shine or the portrait of a youthful Queen Elizabeth gracing one side. It's what lies within the details. The way some coins were struck slightly off-center, or with slight variations in font, spacing, or even composition. These minute inconsistencies can make a single piece from a massive batch suddenly stand out like a diamond in the rough. And those who hold them unknowingly, perhaps in an old purse or coin jar, may be holding a life-changing artifact. The coin's reverse features a distinctive image of the frill-necked lizard, designed by Stuart Devlin, a master of coin artistry. The creature seems almost a leap from the coin, alive in its textured elegance. And collectors know, if this design is struck just slightly misaligned, or the lizard's frills show unusual depth or double impressions, the value of the coin can skyrocket. It's the tiniest mistakes that make a coin perfect in the eyes of a numismatist. Now imagine stumbling upon one of these gems in a box of childhood keepsakes or in the attic of an old family home. The thrill of realizing that this little copper disc, long thought ordinary, could command a 6- or 7-figure sum in auctions across the world is the stuff of dreams. Stories abound of unsuspecting individuals selling their coins for mere cents, unaware they were giving away a fortune. Let that not be your fate, because in today's feverish collector's market, fueled by nostalgia and the hunger for tangible history, the 1967 2-cent coin has emerged as a crown jewel. Auction houses have witnessed dramatic bidding wars over the finest specimens. Rare variations with perfect preservation, uncirculated, brilliant, copper-red luster intact, have sold for tens of thousands of dollars. Add a rare minting error, and that number jumps significantly. Even those coins that have seen circulation, with just a few nicks and scratches, can fetch surprising sums if they bear the signs collectors lust after. Some coins from that year were accidentally struck using leftover or foreign dies, creating anomalies that today are worth their weight in gold. The idea that a tiny, almost forgotten coin could hold this much weight in the modern world is nothing short of magical. It's not just a metal, it's the moment. The Queen's image links generations. The lizard embodies Australia's wild heart. And the year 1967, nestled in the history books, adds a layer of cultural mystique that makes this coin more than just currency. It's art. It's heritage. It's a secret key to wealth for those lucky enough to recognize it. So, if you hold this coin, don't give it away. Don't trade it for coffee change or let it vanish into the bottom of a couch. Hold it close. Examine it carefully, and treat it like the treasure it could be. There's power in copper, if you know where to look. The 1967 2-cent coin could change your financial destiny overnight. Imagine the headlines. Forgotten coin turns collector into millionaire. That could be your story. That could be your legacy. Because once you understand the true value of something as unassuming as a 2-cent coin, you begin to see the world differently. Richer, fuller, more alive with hidden wonders. This isn't about hype. It's about history, rarity, and the hungry eyes of collectors worldwide. In a market that thrives on stories, your coin could be the next great legend. Don't just let it sit in the shadows. Bring it into the light. Let it shine like the jewel it truly is. And when you do, know this. Fortune doesn't always knock. Sometimes it jingles softly in your palm, waiting for you to listen. The 1967 Australian 2-cent coin may just be whispering your name. Let me know if you'd like me to write one like this for a different coin or country. Next up, the Australian 2-cent coin minted in 1966, featuring Queen Elizabeth II, stands as a symbolic representation of both historical value and hidden wealth in today's numismatic world. At first glance, it may seem like just a humble copper coin, easily overlooked in drawers or forgotten coin jars. But in the shadows of ordinary appearances, this coin has taken on a mystique and allure that captures the imagination of collectors and treasure hunters alike. The 1966 version, being the inaugural year of decimal currency in Australia, holds more than just economic value. It carries a narrative of transformation. Why is this small piece of metal so special? You might wonder. The answer lies not only in its rarity, but in the stories whispered through time by coin experts and collectors. 1966 marked the birth of a new monetary system, replacing the traditional pounds and shillings. The 2-cent coin, although widely circulated, was produced using a rich bronze alloy that shimmers differently under expert lighting. The Queen's youthful profile on one side, designed by Arnold Mackin, combined with the iconic frilled neck lizard on the reverse by Stuart Devlin, makes it a perfect blend of royalty and native wildlife. But the real magic of this coin lies in its anomalies, those few minted with striking errors, misalignments, or off-metal compositions. Some rare versions of this coin are known to have slipped through quality control, minted on foreign planchets, or possessing unique doubling in the date or lettering. These accidental variants, so rare that only a handful exist, are what push the value of an ordinary coin into the realm of the extraordinary. It's not just a collector's item. It's a relic of mistake that turned into a multi-million-dollar miracle. Many people unknowingly possess one of these treasures, unaware that what they're holding could change their lives forever. Just imagine, inside your pocket change, tucked into an old coin purse, or resting at the bottom of a shoebox, lies a copper key to unimaginable fortune. The global coin market has witnessed skyrocketing interest in vintage currency, and the 1966 2-cent coin has emerged as one of the dark horses of this race. If preserved in mint condition or graded highly by professional services like PCGS or NGC, its value could catapult you into the ranks of overnight billionaires. And it's not just about condition. Provenance plays a role too. If your coin has passed to the hands of a notable collector or has an origin traceable to a historically significant event or batch, its value increases exponentially. Auction houses around the world have seen fierce bidding wars erupt over such copper marvels, sometimes exceeding all expert estimates. One coin, in an unassuming lot, once fetched a staggering price simply due to an obscure die rotation error, proof that the right buyer and the right coin can create financial alchemy. This humble bronze coin also symbolizes a time when craftsmanship and design meant something. It's a nod to an era when coins weren't just monetary tokens, but miniature works of art that carried the culture, history, and pride of a nation. Holding one is like holding a piece of Australia's rebirth, its journey from colonial roots into a modern economic powerhouse. In a world of digital currency, these tangible artifacts become more than currency. They're timeless treasures. Collectors today don't just want coins. They crave rarity, story, and distinction. The 1966 Australian 2-cent coin, with its flawless design and intriguing history, meets all three criteria. And when the right combination of condition and rarity aligns, the market reacts with a frenzy. Social media buzz, news stories of record-breaking sales, and sudden online demand have all contributed to elevating the value of this coin into the stratosphere. Some may scoff at the idea of a coin changing lives, but history tells us otherwise. Countless individuals have stumbled upon old coins that turned out to be worth small fortunes. These stories aren't fairy tales. They are documented, real-life financial miracles. And the 1966 2-cent coin, now discontinued and no longer minted, becomes rarer with each passing year. Supply dwindles, demand increases, and value surges. A perfect storm for astronomical wealth. If you have one of these coins, don't rush to spend it or trade it at face value. Examine it, research it, and if possible, have it evaluated by an expert. Because one of these modest pieces of metal could very well be the catalyst that turns your ordinary existence into a luxurious legend. A coin with the power to rewrite destiny doesn't come around often, but when it does, it comes quietly, dressed in copper, ready to change your life. So don't dismiss the coins lying silently in your drawer. That forgotten 2-cent piece from 1966 could be a silent guardian of your financial future. Look closer. Treasure may be hiding in plain sight. In a world of uncertainty, one thing is clear. Sometimes, the smallest objects carry the greatest value. And perhaps, just perhaps, your fortune lies within a tiny circle of history, waiting patiently to be discovered.